Just say nothing now. Y'all, it's cold. I've been cold. But then I get hot. So I know I'm going through changes. And if you are going through changes with this ascension energy, hang through it. Might seem gross and grimy now, but once it's all said and done, let me upgrade you. Yeah, so I could take this a little bit right now. Hey. Y'all, excuse me. Let me quench my thirst. Okay, so before all this went down, I know I had a lot of downloads. You know, I find myself talking to spirit a whole lot more lately. And I think it's just like so second nature right now that I don't even, half the time I don't be realizing that I'm doing it right. Because I know I was at work, my best friend told my son, Ashley. And I was like, what? He said, I noticed that it don't take you nothing to go off in another dimension or something like that. And I just started laughing. I said, I don't know where I be going. I said, but I know sometimes mentally I'm not here. Like I could sit here and be listening to you or talking to you and all that stuff. I don't know if it's just this look that I have or something. He just be like, but you need to be careful. He said, when you're doing it, be mindful that you're doing it because you don't want to do it when you're around people who try to snake you and stuff, and to the point where you can't get back into your body or you be in a sunken place. Noted. So that's for somebody. Anywho, gratitude for the likes, shares, and subscribes. Give it to me, baby. Okay, so welcome to Ash Cat's house. Come on in. Okay, so I know a couple of several readings ago, I know I said that I had some downloads and stuff that Spirit gave me, and I kept hearing put it all together, but it was like in that song where you jump roping, like if you jump roping and you had that little the song that you chant, phrase, or whatever you want to say that you sing, or if you're doing this and you know all that stuff like that, this is like put it all together now, what do you get? That's what I kept hearing. So I'm like, Spirit, you know, what you want me to put together? So I know I had did a reading on like how your bloodline got tainted, right? But as I was writing this, Spirit was actually showing me, like, because some of this, because what I'm going to read you is referencing movies as well. But it was like how Spirit showed me, it was like I literally was there, like we walking side by side and they showing me what's going on. But of course, me trying to explain it don't give it justice. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so anyway, so this is what I wrote. Y'all bear with me. Put it all together, and what do you get? Deeper into your bloodline, deeper into how your bloodline got tainted. Y'all was of royal greatness, and because of that, people envied y'all. Merlin. Merlin is a wizard, and it's a series about it as well. And I don't know if y'all seen that, but I was actually waiting for it to come out with a second season. But it's like every episode, it was somebody or something coming up against Merlin. And what's the dude? I forgot the boy name. You know what I'm saying? But it was always some type of entity that was coming towards them, trying to take something energy. So Spirit just showed me how that corresponds in what's going on in this world today, right? So I just want to throw that in there. footnote. Okay, so okay, check it out. Everything they tell us either has a hidden agenda behind it, or they tell it to us backwards, amongst other things. They clone Tyrone. They telling us right in our face what's going on. It was a scene in that movie. Y'all, I'm telling you, my son even called me. It was like, Mom, you got to see this movie. Everything you talked about, like, they showed us in this movie what they doing. You know, of course, I asked him what he thought about it and stuff like that. And, you know, he told me his opinion. Woo, woo, woo. So, but it was a scene in there where they had a commercial of, you know, Popeyes. But it wasn't Popeyes. It was like a chicken place. And it automatically got me thinking of when Popeyes had that craze time when there was one of them chicken sandwiches. Now, my daughter, she was working at KFC right before that had popped off. But she had quit by that time. But I did have a chance to eat a chicken sandwich before it was even going like that, right? I didn't see what the big deal was, tell you the truth. But in they clone Tyrone, they show them, you know, all happy eating I'm saying Popeyes, but it's not Popeyes, but the chicken place. So in the movie, they got hungry and it was like, yeah, let's go get something to eat. So they showed them inside the same chicken place, right? One of the franchises or whatnot. And I know I feel like I said this already. Deja vu. But anyway, they all sitting there and they eating. And one of the guys, like, he's so thugged out, like street dude, like he don't really smile or nothing like that. He always about business, you know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, as he eating the chicken, he started laughing hysterically. And y'all know Jamie Foxx is in that movie too. So he plays a pimp. And so, you know, they all laughing. He like, Fontaine, he was like, I ain't never seen you smile like this before. And so then it makes him look around and start seeing everybody, you know what I'm saying, laughing and all this stuff. And he was like, something ain't right. And then the girl started looking around. She was like, yeah, something ain't right. So then all of a sudden she slapped the chicken out of his hand. But before that, when they discovered this house that was operated by the government, had secret layers, you know, elevators, you go down, a lab and all this stuff, you know, look on the outside, it looked like a regular house, like a run down house in the hood. But when he went in, it was so not that. But anywho, when he went into the lab and they looking, it's a guy in there, he working on something, and they have some type of powder substance on the table. Now, this is the same powder that they putting in food in this movie, right? So I said that because I know in my other video I just did, I said C19 is coming back. It's back in full effect. And they more so whatever it is that they putting it in our food, something that we're eating common, because people are catching it just like that, right? Y'all, I have to explain. Spirit said I have to explain because there's some people that's new to this that don't know. So if you know it all, then, you know, go about your business. You ain't got to listen. Okay. Anyway, there's another TV series about how they had these people thinking they shipwrecked on an island and was stuck, but in reality they were kidnapped and attached to a machine. Simulation, The Matrix. It was also another TV series about people getting kidnapped and had them in a secluded area where they couldn't leave the town. It'll loop them back into the town or something. Ah, God, I can't remember the name of that TV series. All I can remember is like it had a hand on it. It was a claw, like long nails, but it wasn't like a human hand. It was supposed to have been like some type of deformed hand or, you know, another entity of sort. So I don't know if I can I'll try to find these without. Okay, anyway. Too many movies and TV series going on. Entrapment. Assiduous, Inception, Eve's Bayou, The Originals, Lovecraft Country. Everybody that watched Lovecraft Country, it was a lot of people that put a lot of energy into that. I don't think they thought it was going to go as well as it did. Now take it that, you know, there was a book before it became a movie, right? So, yeah, I'm guessing that's why they're not doing a second season of that. Because it was revealing a lot of information, and they wouldn't the type of people that they thought would watch it, like the ones who read the books, you know what I'm saying, like the ones who will be like into what's that movie? Well, her name was Belle in it. The vampires and the werewolf, Twilight. Like, they was thinking a crowd like that, younger crowd and stuff like that was going to watch it. And they just think it is entertainment, 11-11. But in actuality, all types of people was watching it. And some was watching it because of, you know, who all was acting in it. But others was watching it because they read the book. And then, you know, other people watched it because they heard other people talking about it. So they wanted to see it. But they was not expecting it to get that much view time like they did. So anyway, okay. Remember, TVs, smartwatches, phones, etc. are portals, gateways. So, yeah, y'all might see me wear my watch. I only wear my watch like when I go somewhere. When I'm in the house, I turn that thing off. And I only got it for work. Other than that, you can miss me with that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Skeleton key. And I know y'all heard me talk about this a lot, but this is what keeps coming up in the energy, right? Put it all together now, what do you get? They keep referring to skeleton key. After your bloodline got involved with a warlock, high priestess, undercover witch, whatever, they had been switching their souls for generations. They might have, some of y'all bloodlines have battled these people for a long time. And sometimes you'll win and sometimes they'll win, right? But they are so infatuated with you because you are the one that got away. You are their biggest threat. So, okay. They have been switching their souls for generations. These mysterious deaths in your family, whether they are violent or the diseases that left a person dilapidated or slowed down, disabled or anything like that, that's the soul of the person that they switched with. I'm hearing filthy footprint. Like this entity that it was within your bloodline, and it's not just one, it's several. It's a couple of them. But this one stinks. That's what my kids used to say. It just stinks. Yes. Like, they so, like, they hatred and their anger for you is like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So, because I think you're like the only one that defeated them. So anyway, let's see what. All your life they have been trying to get to you, but your spiritual team or whomever or however you decide to refer to them, that's on you. They are angry. Oh, I'm sorry, I ain't even finished that one. All your life they have been trying to get you, but your spiritual team or whoever, however you decide to refer to them, would not let them. You have been protected, right? But like I said, you have to ask Spirit to intercede for you. Your ancestors are your first line of defense. That's why they tell you when you get on your spiritual journey to get in touch with your ancestors. Get a connection with them. Right? So, they are angry because each time you defeated them. Okay, so I'm making references to TV shows now. Pinky and the Brain energy. The Bugs Bunny show. Hunger Games. How they keep coming up with a plan to defeat or take somebody down. And it's like each time you're getting stronger and stronger. Like if they defeated you in the beginning, that's because whatever they did, it blindsided you, right? You didn't know what was going on until it was too late. So each time you came back, like I said, your soul remembers a part of your past. So you was getting stronger and stronger, right? They hit that. So many ways to take down somebody. So many ways to see the manipulation, but you have to quiet the mind and control your thoughts. Learn patience. Meditate. Be comfortable being in silence. Solitude. Because being comfortable with who you are, you have to be comfortable with who you are and what spiritual gifts that you have, or you're going to be in turmoil because you're going to be in constant fear, or you're not going to tap into it because it's some type of taboo because of what society has told us, right? So you got to get past all that. They have deadlines, certain time to jump to the next body. You made them jump into bodies they didn't want because they couldn't get to you. Because instead of focusing on something else, they were so focusing on defeating you. So when the time came, when they thought they was gonna get you, they didn't even have a backup plan. Is what I'm hearing. They didn't have a backup plan, so they just had to grab somebody right then. You know what I'm saying? Past, present, future, depending on your timeline. History repeats itself. Jumping bodies. Get out. That could be the deeper meaning of your mother, father is not your mother and father. Jennifer's Body. That's a movie. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Another movie. The Faculty. So even though they are, because I keep telling y'all nose running now. Because I keep telling y'all that when you're talking about entities, demonic energies and stuff like that, like there are parasites. Some of them are worms. Some of them is like stuff you don't even, globs and stuff like that. And I had made a reference to this when, I don't know if y'all watched the newest episodes of Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. You know what I'm saying? Like they show you. Hold on, y'all, my thing closed out. Find my spot. Okay, so 2, another thing. Your hair holds a lot of information. There are your antennas. The story of Samson in the Bible. His strength was in his hair. He let a woman get close to him and she took his power because the information he was getting from spirit, it was like a broken tower. Like it was fragmented after that. Messages and messages fragmented. And I said that because that's another reason why they want you to do all this stuff to your hair, put all these chemicals and stuff in it, so you can't receive the information that you need to receive the way you're supposed to receive them, right? And I'm not saying that you can't, dye your hair and nothing like that. This right here, my loctician did that by using developer. And she didn't even leave it long. Because I told her, I know my hair don't take color like that because it had purple over it. When I say that, came out within the first month. It bled out. So, but as long as you're not constantly doing it and harming it and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, you're going to miss the messages. So y'all take care of your hair. That's for somebody out there too. But anywho, I'm done with that. I don't need no cards with that. Y'all go, if you haven't watched some of these movies or TV series, take your time out and watch them. And ask Spirit to show you in spiritual eyes what it is that the messages that you need to receive from it. Right? You know. And yeah, I would have sat outside for a minute. I'm telling my spiritual vision starting to get so much better. Like the sun is setting. And usually like during the day, if I go outside or I'm in my room, I can see like energy. Like earlier I was in the car and I'm just looking at the sky and I'm just seeing like energy moving. Outside I'm seeing the marks. Like it's just like little lightning streaks, but it was so many of them, and some of them going like this, some of them going all like this and this and this and that. So that's why they tell you to be careful of what you speak over yourself because of the energy you calling in. Because that's exactly what I'm seeing. But I know these are, you know, bodies, energy. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I don't know, because I think Spirit want me to talk about this so I can help somebody get a better understanding, understanding, and so they can see it clearly. Because maybe this is what Spirit has been trying to show you, but, you know, just you haven't made that connection. So for some of y'all, this is a confirmation. Others is not, you know, this is something new to you or whatever your case, you know, put your titties in a bra that fit. But, yeah, look some of this stuff up. Instead of, I ain't even on Spirit. I ain't even say that because that ain't none of my business. What y'all do in y'all spare time, you know, y'all can't do something productive for those of y'all who's not concerned about, you know, living a better life, being a better person. So with that being said, I am going to get out of this because I know I have some other stuff written down. I want to kind of just go ahead and get these readings over with so I can go ahead and, you know, give y'all the next story because I'm tired of being in that same damn energy. Who gives a fuck about what these karmics doing? I don't even give a fuck if they getting their karma right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I don't wish bad on nobody. But you ain't gonna keep fucking with innocent people and just being a dickhead to people and then expect for you not to get away with it. So yes, I am for that. Just like if it was me, when I was in that energy. Yes, I do understand and know why certain things happen. From all aspects of it. So anyway, this was just a food for thought video. Peace, love, and gratitude.